प्रोटेस्ट डिस्टर्ब करने के लिए होता है। अब किसी को नजर आती नहीं कोई दरार, घर की हर दीवार छिपे हुए इश्तिहार। आज इंडियन यूथ कांग्रेस ने उन इश्तिहारों में खींच कर फाड़, देखिए जरा।
ऐसे मंच पे करना बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है। एज अ विजिटर हमें लगता है कि दिस इज नॉट द राइट प्लेस और ये सब यहाँ पे नहीं करना चाहिए।
ये राहुल गांधी, सोनिया गांधी और प्रियंका वाड्रा की मौजूदगी में राहुल जी के निवास स्थान पे ये प्लान किया गया था।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. After 2 days of hectic activity, all headlines today showed Prime Minister Narendra Modi with a lineup of the AI world's most powerful figures, including OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, and Google DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis. Newspapers were full of high praise from the likes of Google CEO Sundar Pichai, former UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, and French President Emmanuel Macron, among others. But what the world saw as India's AI moment, the Congress saw as an opportunity to embarrass not Modi, but India. When Indian startups were showcasing innovation, Congress's startup politicians were showcasing their vests. In fact, when young founders were pitching AI models, Rahul Gandhi's Gen Z Sena was raising high-pitched anti-Modi slogans at the Bharat Mandapam. When global investors were watching, Indian Youth Congress leaders were walking in topless. After staging a planned protest to embarrass their own country on a global stage, Congress is loudly and proudly congratulating itself for the feat accomplished.
डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री में प्रोटेस्ट करने से कोई छवि खराब नहीं होती। छवि खराब तब होती है जब देश के प्रधानमंत्री दुनिया के सबसे बड़े सीरियल रेपिस्ट से सलाह लेकर इजराइल जाके नाचते गाते हैं, तब देश की छवि।
प्रोटेस्ट कैसे किया जाए? देश का प्रधानमंत्री सुने ना, देश का प्रधानमंत्री पार्लियामेंट में बोलने का टाइम ना दे, देश का प्रधानमंत्री पार्लियामेंट आने से भाग जाए।
Well, this is what they call a democratic protest. That's the Congress's definition. Now, India is a democracy and no one is questioning the opposition's right to protest. Protest in whatever manner you choose as long as it's peaceful and in a designated place. But remember, this was not a BJP rally. This was not a Modi government roadshow. This was an India summit with global CEOs, foreign delegates, investors and cameras from around the world. And yet, the Congress decided this was the perfect moment and opportunity for a wardrobe malfunction revolution. The same voices that were weeping for days over a China-made robot embarrassment suddenly had no problem scripting a bigger embarrassment for the nation. That robot may or may not have been an oversight, but this protest required planning. The Congress's shirtless Sena got themselves registered, pictured, QR codes and entry passes all were obtained. The BJP now is slamming this national shame, choreographed by Rahul Gandhi.
This clearly reflects the anti-India spirit of the Congress. It clearly shows that the Congress is against India's progress, is against the growing stature of India across the globe.
अगर कांग्रेस अपने केवल उसी माइंडसेट में रहेगी जब कि उन्हें हर चीज में विघ्न डालना है, तो भगवान बचाए उन्हें।
Rahul Gandhi has once again proved that he is a first-rank anarchist, that he is less of an opposition leader to government and more of an anarchist in India.
राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस पार्टी और गांधी वाड्रा परिवार को देश के युवा और देश से माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
Now, here is the irony. While Congress youth leaders are acting like misguided missiles, they chose to ignore the diplomatic veterans in the party. Listen in to Shashi Tharoor as he praised the AI Impact Summit and said it has gone extremely well. Yes, extremely well.
These first couple of days have gone extremely well. There have been some glitches, some organizational things. These things happen in a large event.
Some of the best of minds from all over the world have come together at the Artificial Intelligence Summit in India. I congratulate Government of India, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji and Sri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji for making this possible.
This isn't the first time that Tharoor has put the country's interest above party's interest. Perhaps why Congress of Rahul Gandhi does not pay heed to what he has to say. But can they also ignore repeated endorsements from top international leaders? Or was today's protest designed to drown this very high place?
देखिए, नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने भारत में कई इतिहास उनके नेतृत्व में रचे गए हैं और जो तूफानों में बढ़ते जा रहे हैं वही दुनिया बदलते जा रहे हैं। जब दुनिया ये कहती है कि डिजिटल इंडिया के क्षेत्र में नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कमाल करके दिखाया है, अफसोस की बात है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी आज भी उसी सोच और सनक में चकनाचूर है जब कांग्रेस पार्टी जो है वो गले लगा करके सरकार बनाती थी और गला दबा करके सरकार गिराती थी।
The BJP has alleged that directions to embarrass India internationally came directly from the top, from Rahul Gandhi himself. And frankly, would that surprise anyone? Because if there is one consistent political pattern that we've seen from the leader of opposition, it is that he has never shied away from embarrassing India globally, from calling India a dead economy to painting the economy as dead and a democracy that is dead, to now relentlessly flogging the country over the Indo-US trade deal.
A lot of people have asked me why I used a jujitsu analogy in my parliament speech. And the reason I used the idea of grips and a choke is because these exist in the sport of jujitsu and it's how you control an opponent in jujitsu. But they also exist in the political realm. So that was the idea behind using this. It expressed very powerfully what our Prime Minister is going through.
Can political stunts like using jiu-jitsu as a tool to put the government on the mat over trade deal with the US or deploying shirtless warriors to embarrass India globally help Congress win polls? At a time when electoral losses are mounting, are these gimmicks the last resort for the leadership desperate to get some traction? Remember how Sanjay Raut, while batting for Stalin to lead India bloc, had said that the alliance needs someone who isn't just focused on punchlines but policy. Even his own party member Karti Chidambaram wants India Alliance leadership to be rotational. In Assam, the party's former state chief Bhupen Bora's exit has also exposed Rahul Gandhi's weakening hold on his own party. And yesterday, it was Priyanka Gandhi Vadra who's heading the screening committee for the party candidates in Assam, who was blessed to be the next Prime Minister of India during a visit to Kamakhya temple in Assam. So what's in store for Congress's Jan Nayak? The BJP says, well, there is no hope.
आशीर्वाद बाबा महाकाल बाबा भैरवनाथ धन का काम अच्छा बनेगा इस साल जी। हमारा बेटी प्रधानमंत्री बनेगा।
मम्मा का तो ग्रैंड प्लान फेलियर हो गया। देयर इज अ ग्रॉस फेलियर ऑफ मम्मा's प्लान। बहना को आशीर्वाद मिल रहा है प्रधानमंत्री बनने का और भैया पे हो रहा है डिफॉर्मेशन।
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the Motorola legitimate question on the News Hour tonight. India and India Alliance hurt. Should Rahul retire? That's the question and that's the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP, Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, political analyst. Also joining the debate is Abbas Haider, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Somnath Bharti, senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, former minister. Also joining me is Tausif Khan, political analyst. But my first question goes to Congress leader Sanjay Jha. And Sanjay Jha, is this the jiu-jitsu that Rahul Gandhi was talking about? appear topless, shirtless, vestless for a protest inside Bharat Mandapam, where global leaders, global CEOs, and many Indian companies are showcasing their products? Really? Has the Congress lost all shame and all sense of propriety, given the fact that it is now down to not shaming the government, not shaming Modi? They're shaming the country by the behavior that they have undertaken. I mean, if this is not a complete anarchist mindset, then what is?
Navika, good evening to you and to all my panelists on the program. If anybody has been reading news worldwide, you will find that this is a tragedy committed by the Narendra Modi government, that of Chinese robot that we basically put up through the Galgotia, part of the WhatsApp university that Mr. Modi's government has been encouraging over the last 10 years, has ended up giving egg on our face. I mean, at a time when we should be talking about innovation and creativity and breakthroughs, Mr. Modi's government has embarrassed India. If anybody needs to apologize, it's Mr. Modi.
Sanjay Jha, we have debated this for 3 days, on the trot. Today, you want to still talk about Galgotia and not about the Indian Youth Congress? Really, Sanjay Jha?
I'm answering that. But let's be very clear here that end of day, if the IT minister is so irresponsible, has no due diligence, retweets an item without having any basic process or protocol for verification.
Please tell me, you have condemned the IT minister and the Modi Sarkar for the last 3 days and for the last 11 years. Can you tell me today, will you also talk about the due diligence of the Congress party?
I'll answer that. You know, today I can tell you, if I was 22 years old and Anand was 20 years old and everybody in the panel was in their Gen Z or very early millennial, we would all be jobless in the country. AI is going to make the youth of not just India but worldwide probably be more unemployed than ever before. Mr. Modi's government has destroyed India's demographic dividend story. Everybody knows that.
Oh my God, Sanjay Jha, you're testing my patience. If Gen Z was to protest, allow Gen Z to protest. This shirtless and topless Youth Congress does not represent Gen Z of India. Please, this is the anarchist model of Nepal and Sri Lanka that Rahul Gandhi talks about, and you don't have a word to say about this global embarrassment that you have caused. कितने और नंगे होगे मेरे भाई, कितने और नंगे होगे? शहजाद पूनावाला, please respond.
Navika,
Sanjay, with your permission, may I?
Has the BJP condemned those youngsters?
Sanjay, with your permission, may I? Sanjay, with your permission.
Shahzad, just give me 30 seconds.
Navika, aap tey karo, you are the anchor. Sanjay is
give
not
me 30
the
seconds. I'm requesting.
I gave you 2 minutes, Sanjay Jha. You did not have a word to say about this protest, Sanjay Jha. So now, please practice Alom Vilom while Shehzad Poonawala responds. You don't have a response. If you as an educated urban part of India and representing the Congress don't see anything wrong in what the Indian Youth Congress did today, well, I don't know if you even have an idea of what India is feeling tonight. So Shehzad Poonawala, the stage is yours. Please respond.
It's a democratic protest,
Navika, this has to
like the
stop
Bajrang
now.
Dal.
Democratic protests are on Jantar Mantar and Ram Leela Maidan, not inside Bharat Mandapam where the AI summit is taking place. If you don't know anything about the geography of Delhi, please come here. I will educate you. Shehzad Poonawala.
I'm sorry.
With your permission, Navika, this is unbelievable. I thought that the Congress youth leaders are shirtless, but some other people on the panel are shameless, characterless, tasteless, brainless, and loyaltyless. You want to protest
against? Not spineless, not headless.
Navika,
okay. This is the new Sanjay Jha 2.0, 3.0, whatever, Navika, but he does interrupt other people.
Navika, I will restart because if I play my interruption card, then Sanjay Jha will be jobless. then he will be jobless. Anyway, let me now please continue. नाविका, शर्टलेस तो कांग्रेस वाले हुए, पर शेमलेस, कैरेक्टरलेस, टेस्टलेस, लॉयल्टीलेस यहां पर बैठे पैनलिस्ट हो रहे हैं. You want to protest against BJP, you want to protest against Prime Minister, by all means, Jantar Mantar se lekar BJP offices available, go and protest. But the AI summit, where Mr. Macron to United Nations Secretary General, to the President of Brazil, to the techies who are glorifying India, at that summit, you go and make a tamasha. It shows that for you, AI is not aspirational India. For you, AI is anti-India. And this is not a sayog, it is become a prayog. When we did UPI transactions, they were mocking UPI. When we did Operation Sindoor, they said surrender in Operation Sindoor. When we went cricket match in Asia Cup, they mock the Indian cricket team. When we are doing some kind of achievement in economic sphere, they say that economy is dead, 8.2% GDP growth rate they don't see. And when we are creating the Atmanirbhar vaccine, that time they are insulting the scientists and saying that these vaccines will make you important. So actually they are not against Narendra Modi ji. They are against India achieving anything. And therefore, Navika ji, today I want to ask that in Modi Virod, how low can you go? Now I know what Mr. Somnath Bharti will also say. He will come and defend Congress in one or the other way, you see. But I want to ask Mr. Somnath Bharti that today we must all leave our political differences aside. Yes, one university made an error and condemn that university. That university was patronized by Akhilesh Yadav. We all know that. But having said that, that university cannot mar the achievements of the entire AI summit. And you cannot justify what Congress party has done in the name of that. And therefore, today I want to ask Somnath Bharti, I want to ask Samajwadi Party, I want to ask Tausif Rahman. Can they in any which way condone what the Congress has done? Today they should make Congress ally-less. Unless they do that,
Somnath Bharti ji, I want to ask you, it is a democracy. Right to protest is a right that all of you hold. Questioning the government, criticizing the government, you do it every morning, evening and night. And it is absolutely with your right to do so. Having said that, this kind of a display, where is the Congress party going to take the discourse of this country? I don't expect the Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress Party to become supporters of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But to begin to now embarrass India and take actions which are anti-India, will that also be seen in the name of opposition?
Navika ji, I'm going to be saying absolutely upfront and very clear terms, in no ambiguous terms. See, Aam Aadmi Party was waiting that international embarrassment which has been brought to the nation in this AI summit by the acts of like Galgotia, who had claimed this robot dog having built in their lab, etc. And then Sam Altman, who had whose video is going viral, that his hand was forcefully lifted by an honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi ji. And then innovator had lost his innovation. The pavilion was forcefully vacated for Modi ji, and a hell lot of chaos had happened, you know. So internationally the country was getting embarrassed, and the discussion was going on this. So suddenly Rahul Gandhi ji came to the rescue. He now again rescued BJP by diverting the discussion on AI summit, the embarrassments, to this now. So this was deliberately done to rescue BJP from embarrassment which was being caused by all these what I've just listed. So this is perfect. Congress has done this deliberately to rescue BJP from the international embarrassment. Such things, these activities cost the country. And I understand this. Time and again I've said, the BJP, whenever it gets cornered, whenever it gets in trouble, Rahul Gandhi ji will do something or the other, that entire focus will shift to that. That's what I see in this.
So Sanjay Jha, you had FOMO that BJP was alone in bringing embarrassment, so you joined him, according to Somnath Bharti. Counter?
I think what Mr. Bharti also wants to mention, I'm sure he will do it in his next round, is that issues of the Epstein file issues of Adani, issues of the US-India trade deal, issues of China need to be brought up and discussed at all forums. India's youth today are feeling marginalized.
Including the AI
They're no
summit.
longer part of the
Including the AI summit in a topless manner, in a shameless manner. Well, Anand Ranganathan, maybe sometimes I begin to wonder if, we normal citizens have we lost the plot, or has the Congress lost the plot? How do you see this?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. The Congress has not lost the plot. The Congress, and specifically Rahul Gandhi, are plotting. They've been plotting something for close to a decade, and what they're plotting is absolutely sinister. We've seen it time and again. They want the country to become what Nepal became, what Sri Lanka became, what Pakistan became. It is very clear. Their modus operandi is very clear. They are trying to create unrest, and they are trying to use any avenue available to them. It is either Rahul Gandhi who goes abroad and, decries that why is the West not intervening in India? It is Rahul Gandhi who goes abroad and says all the institutions in India are dead. He is the one who is instigating everyone. And believe you me, I don't think he's going to apologize for this, what the Youth Congress has done. Hatred for Modi has transmogrified into hatred for India. And they actually want India to fail, because then they can say India has failed because Modi has failed. It is absolutely clear. And as far as what Somnath ji is saying, if AAP is around, can conspiracy theories be far away? These are the same people who, when, there was spontaneous ignition of landfill, they were blaming raat mein BJP gayi aur landfill ko jala diya. It was basically methane spontaneously igniting, and so many others. The point that I'm trying to make is that here was an international conference where India not just showcased its prowess, but also had 3 LLMs that were inaugurated. We are trying to catch up to what the world already has, and we are doing so. Not spectacularly right at this point, but there is something to be said about India at least vying for the top 3, top 5 spot. There is nothing wrong in what we are exhibiting. And it's not just India exhibiting, Navika. 640 new AI technologies have been exhibited. 40 countries have taken part. 41 CEOs of global tech companies have participated. There has been one fraud that was detected, and that fraud was immediately dealt with. To say that Modi has lost the plot and Modi is compromised on what? You want to protest? By all means protest. But are you choosing the venue of protest as a venue where India is showcasing its prowess? That is something which is telling the world what you actually are.
Well, Sanjay Jha, I come back to you. Is it a coincidence that when India buys Rafale, you have a problem? When India does a surgical strike, you begin to ask for all kinds of evidence. When there is an Operation Sindoor, you start Narendra surrender. When President Trump came the last time around, there were riots in India, in Delhi. Now this topless kind of protest that is happening. I just want to ask you, is your goal, because you cannot win elections, is making India an anarchist place your goal and objective? I want to ask you this with a very, very serious question and feeling that's coming from the people of India.
Navika, I'm glad you asked me that. You know why? Because in the time when you introduced the program, you quoted my good old friend Sambit Patra in a press conference where he calls Rahul Gandhi a Gaddar. He is calling an elected member of parliament who leads the India Alliance and the Congress party as of today, and they have 42% of the votes, popular votes in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Is the BJP calling 42% people of this country Gaddars? It's not Rahul Gandhi. Are they calling 42% of the people of this country anti-national?
Why is it not Rahul Gandhi? How is this? I'm sorry. When Rahul Gandhi says कि मैं choke कर दूंगा and I will, use jiu-jitsu, what is that then? Does he want to kill Prime Minister Modi? Does he want to kill the democracy of this country? Shehzad Poonawala. This moral high ground is something I can't can't understand.
You asked me a question. Let me finish
See,
my
Navika,
answer.
if you were
Let me
to
finish
ask,
my answer, then Shehzad can come
Navika,
in.
if you were
Shehzad,
to
I have to
ask,
finish my answer in 15
Navika,
seconds.
if you were to ask, no, Navika, I am not going to yield. He has interrupted me time and time
1 minute,
again.
I
I'm not
haven't
yielding.
finished answering
I am not
Navika.
yielding. Navika, I am
No,
not yielding.
seconds and
this
wrap
is
up.
the
Navika, I'm not
time
yielding.
for counters. For counters, that is the amount of time you will get, Sanjay Jha. This is not a rally speech. Shehzad, respond to Sanjay Jha.
Navika, if you were
respond to Sambit.
Navika, if you were to use AI and type a face for hypocrisy, Sanjay Jha will emerge from that AI app. Because look at this man. मोदी को लाठी डंडा मारेंगे, मोदी का कबर खोद देंगे. The Rakshas are voting for BJP. This has been said by the Congress leaders. So is that an assault on the voters of the BJP? Point one. Point number two. He remembers his old friend Sambit Patra. He remembers his current friend Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor said AI summit is excellent. He remembers his current friend Rajiv Shukla. Rajiv Shukla to says AI summit itna अच्छा हुआ, Rajiv Gandhi को credit दे तो. And Navika, one last thing. Yes, Somnath ji, he is very senior lawyer. He's good friend of mine, very erudite person. But you can't let him escape. Rahul Gandhi has come to distract the agenda of the country. अरे Rahul Gandhi के साथ हाथ में हाथ मिलाकर 24 में चुनाव लड़े. So you did not realize about Rahul Gandhi then. And you are talking about international embarrassment. Those who embarrassed us in front of Singapore. Those who went and hobnobbed with the Khalistanis, Gul Panag has tweeted. Those who said surgical strike did not take place and Pakistan ki headlines mein chape. You are international and national embarrassment.
Why are you giving Shehzad so much of time? This is not fair.
अरे you become the anchor. Navika, आप इनको anchor बना दो.
नहीं, सोमनाथ भारती, quick counter.
मैं जवाब दे दूं. देखिए, शहजाद भाई बहुत ज्यादा पैशनेट हो जाते हैं. उनको मालूम है कि भाई he has to score a point. He wants to be in good books of Mr. Modi and the BJP top brass, and that's why he can say anything. But he should have been saying that Sam Altman objection was very genuine. Why his hand was forcefully lifted by Mr. Modi? I mean, what is going on in this country? The people are complaining day in, day out. This public display across the AI summit, the only photograph you find is a Modi ji. भाई क्या चक्कर है? We need photographs.
आप अपना चक्कर बताइए ना, कांग्रेस से क्या है? Why did you forcibly hold the Congress's hand? Why don't you respond on that, Somnath Bharti ji?
In 11 long years.
Navika, just 10 seconds.
I'm saying that. I'm responding.
Navika,
So the problem is that this international embarrassment with this beautiful opportunity AI has summit ended, agented as, needs to be discussed. I was wondering if today Navika ji will bring that video of Sam Altman saying मेरा हाथ देवस्ते उठा दिया. अरे भाई कम से कम इस प्रकार से तो इंटरनेशनली हमें बेइज्जती मत कराओ. भाई बिल गेट्स को आपने इनवाइट कर लिया था.
अरे मेरे सोमनाथ भारती जी बड़ी सिलेक्टिव है आपकी हियरिंग. सैम ऑल्टमैन जब अच्छी बातें करते हैं तो वो आपको सुनाई नहीं देती, दिखाई नहीं देती. सैम ऑल्टमैन की ये चीज आपने बहुत पल्ले बांध ली है. शहजाद, आई एम कमिंग टू यू बट
आप वीडियो चलाइए तो सही.
It's very important on this.
Navika ji चलाइए ना वीडियो वाली.
Navika, please 10 seconds.
Okay.
वीडियो चला के दिखाइए.
Okay. It's a fact check. 10 seconds. Somnath ji, I heard you. सोमनाथ जी, सबसे पहले तो क्रेडिट की बात तो आप मत कीजिए. Those who are going to Punjab and standing in front of Chief Minister and pushing him aside. Let's come to the Sam Altman issue. Ma'am, the entire video, please play it out. Sam Altman actually did not want to hold the hand of his former colleague from OpenAI who has now started his own company. They are rivals. It's like Congress and AAP used to hold hands in 24, but now they don't want to hold hands. That is the reality. He did not say that he doesn't want to hold hands with Modi ji.
You know, that's neither here nor there. Let me come back to the moot point of the debate and Abbas Haider. Abbas Haider, I want to ask you that you are opposed to Prime Minister Modi is not a secret. Everybody knows it. And you are in the opposition. Well, everybody expects it as well. You're not likely to pay many compliments. आजकल की politics वैसी है ही नहीं. So nobody is expecting that. But Abbas Haider, shirtless, topless kind of protests inside the AI summit where there are stalls, and I can play out for you what people there are saying. People are saying this is not the stage for the protest. You want to protest, please protest outside.
Navika ji, I have, to the contrary, what you have asked me, I've always believed in Mr. Modi, in his event management skills. And today he has disappointed me. Navika ji, this AI summit, this has turned out to be a fiasco. You are showcasing cashless economy and you are only accepting cash. All the food stalls are accepting cash. We all know about what has happened with Galgotia thing, that Chinese robo-doc which was, presented as our own. We all know that there were serpentine queues for hours outside the venue. We all know about the traffic fiasco around the event. So this time the event management has failed. Of course, Tom Altman have been, mocking Mr. Modi when he was, we have seen in the video, he is kind of mocking him, he's, making fun of how he was. Of course he is. Sam Altman. Yeah. And Navika ji, but at the same time, and even हाँ सैम ऑल्टमैन, अरे ठीक है सैम ऑल्टमैन ही मैंने बोला सीईओ।
वो टॉम ऑल्टर पहले एक एक्टर हुआ करते थे, याद आ गए अब्बास हैदर को।
आई डिडंट इंटरप्ट एनीवन। नाविका जी, नाविका जी आप देखिए कि ओपन एक जो प्रोटोटाइप है वो भी चोरी हो गया इवेंट से। ये है इनका इवेंट मैनेजमेंट और ये है इनका एआई समिट। नहीं, बट स्टिल आई बिलीव दैट दिस वाज नॉट अ प्रॉपर प्लेस to protest against the government. I believe, मुझे नहीं लगता है करना, but this was not an official protest from the Congress party. Few of the youth Congress.
It was the Indian Youth Congress. The Indian Youth Congress has taken ownership, my friend. They have taken ownership. Are you saying Rahul Gandhi doesn't know what is happening? उनका असम का चीफ भाग जाता है, कांग्रेस नहीं रही, उन्हें पता नहीं, शशि थरूर क्या कह रहे हैं, राहुल गांधी को पता नहीं, प्रियंका गांधी वाड्रा प्रधानमंत्री बन रही हैं, उन्हें ये आशीर्वाद मिला है, राहुल गांधी को पता नहीं, राशिद अल्वी, मणिशंकर अय्यर, शकील अहमद क्या कह रहे हैं उन्हें पता नहीं, राहुल गांधी को बेचारे को कुछ पता ही नहीं है।
नाविका जी, यूथ कांग्रेस ने उसको ट्वीट किया है, मैं मानता हूं इस बात को। अगर ऐसा ही है, अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी बाय कर रही है इस चीज को, अगर आप ये कहना चाहती हैं, तो राजस्थान में एक बीजेपी का सपोर्टर बोल रहा है वांट टू किल मिस्टर राहुल गांधी। इज दिस द व्यू ऑफ भारतीय जनता पार्टी? सिमिलरली नन ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल,
वो करनी सेना का था, अरेस्ट हो गया है, दैट इज व्हाट द फैक्ट्स आर टेलिंग मी। वेल, यू डोंट मडल द फैक्ट्स अब्बास हैदर, बिकॉज यू वांट टू विन अ डिबेट ऑन द न्यूज आवर टुनाइट। Don't muddle the facts. The facts speak for themselves. Anand Ranganathan, is there any scope for them questioning whether this was a Congress event or whether this was a youth Congress protest or whether the Congress president or Congress senior neta Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition, even knew about it? I mean, so much benefit of doubt to Rahul Gandhi?
No, look, very quickly, 2 points. Number one, as I already said, right to protest does not mean right to prevent. If they prevented delegates from attending a very important session, that is unacceptable. Number two, of course they must protest, even though most of their protests, if not all of them, are totally illogical and can be explained away. For example, dead economy है कि नहीं है, for example, jobs हैं कि नहीं है, for example, constitution मारा जा रहा है कि नहीं. Each and everything, they have a legitimate right to protest. But what is this kind of protest? And the fact of the matter is that this summit has been, by all variables, an absolutely spectacular success. संजय को नहीं लगता होगा, सोमनाथ जी को नहीं लगता होगा, अब्बास साहब को नहीं लगता होगा, लेकिन उनसे पूछिए जो कि एआई फील्ड में है, इज इट अ सक्सेस और नॉट? एक ग्लिच को लेके जो कि फ्रॉड को पकड़ के हटा दिया, उसको लेके आप पूरे देश को मटिया मिलाल कर रहे हो, दैट इज अनएक्सेप्टेबल। एज फार एज सोमनाथ जी इज सेइंग कि भाई हर जगह मोदी दिख रहा है, ये वही है ना केजरीवाल जी जो कि स्पीड ब्रेकर भी लॉन्च करते थे तो अपना फोटो छापते थे अखबारों में, हमारे देश का पैसा लेके, हमारे उसका पैसा लेके। तो जब स्पीड ब्रेकर स्विमिंग पूल को लॉन्च करने के लिए
भाई 1 साल पूरा होने को है,
लालू से जफरी पा रहे हैं, जब लालू से जफरी पा रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं कि भाई लालू ने पकड़ लिया मेरे को,
बता दो,
मैं नहीं पाना चाह रहा था,
चैलेंज करता हूं
और
सुपरस्टार
लालू से
रंगनाथन जी को,
लालू से जफरी
सरकार के 1 साल पूरा होने पे उनके 3-4 अचीवमेंट्स बता दें।
एक मिनट मैं बात, लालू से
केजरीवाल जी कोस्ते रहोगे?
अरविंद केजरीवाल
में रह रहे हो, वहाँ की
नाविका
पोल्यूशन का लेवल
शहजाद
आप
को
तो नहीं रहते हो ना।
मुझे इंटरप्ट कर रहे हैं।
अरे केजरीवाल जी
इनको डर किस बात का लग रहा है भाई?
आते हैं क्या?
अरे आपके पास पंजाब पुलिस है, क्यों डर रहे हैं आप? पंजाब पुलिस है,
केजरीवाल जी आपको आते हैं क्या?
सुनिए मेरी बात, डरिए मत, डरिए मत। शीश महल में है सोमनाथ जी, है शीश महल, कहीं नहीं गया आपका, क्यों डर रहे हैं? क्यों डर रहे हैं? अरे मेरे सपनों में आता है कि मेरा पैसा लेके 50 करोड़ बिल्कुल मेरे सपनों में आता है। प्रॉब्लम यह है कि आपके सपनों में नहीं आता। देश का 50 करोड़ रुपया अपना महल बना लिया और कह रहे हो
let me come back to the moot point. And before I get in Tausif Khan, once again, Sanjay Jha, I come back to you. And I want to ask you, Sanjay Jha, this was a cold, planned and plotted protest that was done. Because the Youth Congress applied for the QR code passes. They applied to get these passes to be able to enter Bharat Mandapam, which means this did not happen just on the spur of the moment. There was planning. There was a full, plan that was made to embarrass India. And that is where I come back to ask you the question, which you must answer.
I will.
Is the Congress wanting to create an anarchist India? Do you want a Nepal, a Bangladesh, a Sri Lanka replay here?
I want to answer your question by saying emphatically that Mr. Modi's government has already destroyed the future of the young of India. Do you know how many startups closed in the last 2 years? 28,000 startups have closed, 28,000 between 2023 and 25. And Mr. Modi comes and does photo ops. What is he doing in an AI seminar anyway? Mr. Modi should focus on his digital teleprompter and let the technocrats...
तो होना चाहिए था. Should Rahul Gandhi have been hosting the event? You know, Sanjay Jha, and you still haven't answered. The charge against you is that this was planned way in advance. You don't want to answer that. This is Gaddari. Really. And I believe it. Many people in the country believe that when you plot and plan to show India down, that is against national interest. I will not make any bones about it. Anand Ranganathan, why is Sanjay Jha so iffy today? Normally a reasonable man. What's happened to him?
Isn't saving Adani an act of Gaddari? Isn't Epstein file an act of Gaddari? Isn't the trade deal an act of Gaddari?
You know, Sanjay Jha, you will never answer the question on the table. You will take it to the other questions which have been debated with you earlier, which is what I call the great distractive debating strategy, which I'm not going to fall for. Anand Ranganathan, back to the point.
No, I agree with Sanjay. Sanjay, now this is, come on, why are you doing this? You did it with Shahzad, please don't do this. You got maximum time on this debate, please. I can prove it. Now look, Sanjay is right in one sense that Prime Minister of India should not have inaugurated and spearheaded this event. Because after all, it is left to Rahul Gandhi and Sanjay Jha to take care of India's future, is that not?
Thank you, Anand, thank you. The first time you've spoken truth.
Yeah, the people of India have chosen you, have elected you and Rahul Gandhi to take care of India's future. Absolutely right. So you should have been there.
If it wasn't a rigged election, that would be the case.
Navika, now, I can't even put 5 seconds across. Sanjay, come on.
I don't know. The anarchist virus has gone into the bloodstream of Sanjay Jha. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have a vaccine. I'm not a doctor. So just handle Sanjay Jha the way you want to, because today I feel like giving up.
No, I just want to tell him one stat. In 2014, India had 350 startups. Do you know how many startups we have now? 140,000. 140,000 startups from 350. But you
पर वो नहीं दिखेंगे. 28,000 बंद हो गए, वो दिखेंगे. चश्मा गलत है. चश्मा गलत है. And Tausif Khan, pardon me for coming to you late, but Tausif Khan, I want to ask you that you are in the opposition. The opposition has a right to criticize. The opposition has a right to protest. Is not the debate tonight. It is your right. No questions asked. But should the place be chosen more carefully, or should it be an international forum?
Navika, AI is the blunder that was committed in the AI summit not really is about criticizing or the opposition's right to criticize, but about Mr. Modi, the government and the management, their mismanagement rather, which has resulted into a national shame. 3 blunders that should have never happened. 1, Mr. Bill Gates either should not have been invited. He came to India, he met one of the chief ministers in India, and then just hours before he was supposed to deliver his keynote, he withdrew from the program. That is number 1. Second, the blunder where the Galotia University claimed Chinese robot as their own product. Third, Mr. Modi, when he came on the stage, there was no need for the photo op to hold the hand of the CEOs of rival companies and put them in a very embarrassing situation. The whole world is watching how we conducted our AI summit. The way the way Modi government has conducted this, spearheaded this, overlooked this, should not have been done. 3 major blunders should never have been.
तौसीफ खान साहब, वो मेसी वाला जो मेसी वाला मैस हुआ था उसके बारे में भी 2 शब्द कह दीजिए. Act to बोले देन about the Messi mess. When Messi came to Kolkata, would you want to talk about how that was organized?
The mess. Navika, there was a complete mess outside at the gate. There was no proper management. There was no
Messi.
No
You're talking about the Messi event also.
To show the way for the visitors.
About the Messi event, you won't talk. Then he has no audio in his ear. Shehzad Poonawalla. The mess is only at your end, not at their end.
About the Messi incident, Mamata Banerjee set up in Mamata Banerjee set up a SIT and punished those who were involved.
Navika, I never interrupt anybody.
And set up
Navika, I never interrupt anybody. Please don't do
Yes,
that.
the SIT has been set up. We will wait till our grandchildren are, adults to get the report of that SIT. But Shehzad, respond.
Navika, I never interrupt anybody, and therefore I think I should be extended the same courtesy. Navika, much before the world had AI, we have AR, Anand Ranganathan. And Anand Ranganathan के होते हुए अगर कोई डिबेट में इतना झूठ बोले तो मुझे लगता है ये ब्लास्फेमी है. आनंद रंगनाथन ने एक झूठ तो पकड़ लिया. अब बताइए, सैम ऑल्टमैन को टॉम ऑल्टमैन बुला दिया. वो ऑल्टमैन परिवार बोल रहा होगा टॉम ऑल्टमैन कहां पैदा किया मैंने. फिर कोई बोल रहा है कि देखिए गलोटिया. अरे भाई, अगर गलोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए मंत्री जी रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. सर, आई हैव नॉट इंटरप्टेड. प्लीज नाविका. Now I am asking Tausif very serious question. If private exhibitor has done some fraud and ministry
is responsible for this event,
I'm lowering the other faders for the moment. Shehzad, complete your point.
Navika, see, I will not lose my party's discipline and I will not interrupt even if they interrupt and behave like shirtless, shameless people. I will continue. Galotia में अगर मंत्री जी responsible है for Galotia's exhibition faux pas, then the मंत्री has given corruption के नाम पर 25,000 fake jobs to the teachers in the SSC scam. So is Mamata Banerjee not responsible? Is Mamata Banerjee not responsible as Home Minister for the messy mess? Then apply it to yourself first. See, Navika, let us go to the more important issue. Today, my issue is, whatever problem you may have with AI Summit, you can have some problems. You can say traffic jam hua, falana hua, but can you go shirtless to the venue? Can we all not be on one page on this issue? Only Sanjay Jha can be shameless and say that this is correct. The rest of them, why are they saying it? They are anyways making Congress allyless and voterless.
Well, let me get Abbas Haider. Abbas Haider, hold on, Sanjay Jha. Abbas Haider. Well, people from your own party, Manoj Jha of the RJD, are coming out and criticizing the Congress that this was not the place to do it. Would you want to reconsider your comments? Because ST Hassan साहब भी कह रहे हैं कि प्रदर्शन करने के लिए कोई और जगह चुन लेते, वो जगह सही नहीं थी. कम से कम इतना तो आप भी कह सकते हैं. गलत को गलत, सही को सही.
नाविका जी, आप रिवाइड करके सुन लीजिए. I have said the same thing. That was not the place. Despite all the mismanagement, despite all the embarrassment that the AI summit has brought to our country, that was not the place to protest. And I believe, I am of this opinion, that this was not an organized protest by even the Congress party. There may have been some worker who have gone there and protested against the.
I'm sorry, they have taken honors, they have tweeted it, they have given sound bites. Why are you trying so much to give the long rope? That is the problem
Navika ji,
with the
no
mindset.
official-
आनंद रंगनाथन,
No
अब्बास
official
हैदर क्या
spokesperson
कांग्रेस
of the
ज्वाइन करने
Congress
वाले हैं
party
क्योंकि
have taken
नसीमुद्दीन सिद्दीकी समाजवादी पार्टी में चले गए?
No official leader of the Congress have taken onus,
देखिए, अगर शर्ट उतारनी थी तो कम से कम बॉडी तो अब्बास भाई की तरह अच्छी होती या संजय की तरह से. अब कह रहे हैं कि प्लान नहीं था. वो पोस्टर कैसे प्रिंट हुए? अपने आप आ गए क्या? ऊपर से गिर रहे, बारिश हो रही है पोस्टरों की कि स्पॉन्टेनियस था? प्लीज डू नॉट लाई अब्बास भाई, इट इज अनबिकमिंग ऑफ यू. सेकेंडली,
No, the registration was done, QR codes were got, passes were got, they took all of that to get inside. So please make no mistake, this was well planned and executed and a full plot of anarchist Congress party.
Navika, is it because of the shortlist that we are talking about it? So it's proved to be a successful strategy. They have
Oh my
managed to
God.
expose the Modi government.
Tomorrow you remove
And
your
the whole
trousers
point,
also.
The
We will talk
Modi
about that
government's
also.
disastrous failures
ये
have been
कौन सा भाई?
exposed. It's a
ये कौन सा
novel
logic?
form. Is it Gandhian protest? It's a
Well,
novel form of protest.
I completely surrender to you tonight, Sanjay Jha, because अब आप यही कहना बाकी रह गया है कि इतने तो नंगे हो ही चुके हैं, इससे ज्यादा क्या ही होंगे. अब let's start appreciating, and that's when I really get hassled, that if we are going to be just so shameless, what propriety are we talking about? स्पेलिंग भी नहीं आता होगा. सोमनाथ भारती जी इसको भी जस्टिफाई करना चाह रहे हैं. कहीं कोई शर्म, कोई हया, कोई सेंस ऑफ प्रपोर्शन कुछ बचा है सर? मतलब ऑनेस्टली I actually feel like crying that this is the state of politics of our country that we are debating.
In the beginning, No, see, we all need to be worried about country's reputation. So look at the entire scenario. What was happening? You invited Bill Gates. That was a mistake first because he's being, criticized world over for his COVID affair. Then he has backed out. Similarly, the other gentleman, Jensen Huang, he has also backed out. Then the pavilion was forcefully vacated for Mr. Modi and people, those innovators for whose innovations we had this AI summit to showcase to the world. They had to walk kilometers after kilometers. And then Sam Altman, we already said, Galgotia, etc. But the problem here is that when the world was discussing all this as an embarrassment to the country, then Rahul Gandhi ji stepped in. Yes. Let us save BJP from this embarrassment and then do this thing. And today, Navika ji,
Sanjay Jha, should Rahul Gandhi apologize one last and final time? I want to ask you, should Rahul Gandhi apologize to the nation tonight?
I think the persons who need to apologize are from the Modi's government for calling Rahul Gandhi a national security threat. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. It's an attack on the leader of the opposition. It's an attack on the entire opposition.
You can attack the country, but nobody can say anything about the leader of opposition. Well, that is the real democracy in India. Shehzad Poonawalla, be my guest, answer. Unreasonableness of Sanjay Jha tonight has been so shocking and such a big revelation that I probably need to go in for some psychiatric treatment today.
Navika, today what comparison has been done by defaming Mahatma Gandhi. This Congress party says we are with Gandhi, but actually they are not. They are saying this is Gandhian protest. Gandhiji would never do this, and therefore I say that this Sanjay Galgotia, he's not Sanjay Jha. Now he has become Sanjay Political Galgotia. Because they are taking credit for Gandhiji's name. They are running party in Gandhiji.
My fellow alumni.
And this is the way. This is the way. Just like Galgotia took credit of Chinese robo, this person who is Rahul Gandhi's PD is taking name of Mahatma Gandhi and he's defaming Mahatma Gandhi. I call him Galgotia.
There are Congress spokespersons, Alok Sharma, who haven't distanced from this protest at all. And that really is something that should worry each one of us who is an Indian. Well, opposition, protests, criticism, all that is part of democracy. But shirtless shaming of India, is that a new low that the Congress has sunk to? Should Rahul Gandhi apologize to the nation? That's the question that we're asking tonight. Is it too late? Or can they actually find some morality, just a wee bit somewhere? We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Good night. Be safe. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back on Monday, the News Hour at 9.